this. I mean, look, Reza, Gigi, and MJ are always filming. That means you have hired somebody to follow you around and film a sizzle reel. If Sarah wants to get a show
I'm
off the
filming. I'm
ground,
currently filming. Yeah.
right, like with you and me, we would go to dinner and somebody would be there filming us. That means nothing. That means Sarah and David are paying the person sitting next to them, probably paying the restaurant something or working out some way to get them in. And we are now making a sizzle reel. So Gigi and Reza and MJ have been trying for years to get something off the ground. I don't care for Reza, love Gigi, love MJ. I would love a Shahs. He says on Jeff Lewis that Shahs 2.0 is coming with young kids, the new Shahs, 20-something-year-old Persians in
Love it.
LA with Gigi, Reza, and MJ. Now, I don't know if they're going to be on screen. I mean, I've never seen a screen that Reza doesn't want to crack. I'm sure if there's a way to get his fat ass on the screen, he'll get it there. But I like Gigi and MJ. So I would love this reboot of Shaw's. What do you like a 2.0? I listened again to the clip someone sent me. It doesn't really seem like it's coming. He's like, oh, we're hoping it gets green lit. And I'm like, uh-huh. Now, Sarah, you're in the business. You've had many pitch meetings, haven't you, girl?
Yeah. Well, no one's bought anything. So,
That's a
like,
lot different, right?
I
It's a
need to
lot
pitch.
different.
I need to pitch differently. I don't know. I mean, look, I mean, people are looking for a sure thing, so they know they have a built-in audience. Maybe that really helps. Certainly, when you move to LA, you find very quickly very big Persian population here.
Hmm.
They're super fun. They have their own super, culture. So yeah, maybe I don't know. I'm when you said that and when it got some headlines, I'm like, it seems like that headline circulates every year.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, this time it seems more, but right. Like, I'm all for it. We have JLL back on Bravo. We have basically Ladies of London back on whatever it is, because we have London Housewives. I love Shaw's, but I mean, is this real? I'm not so sure just yet. What do you want to talk about? You mentioned Kenya or Dubai. Got some
Yeah, what'd you
thoughts?
think of? Well, it sounds like we're going to see Kenya at the Miami Fan Fest.
That's what Andy said. Yeah.
Andy confirmed we're going to see some of Kenya. He loved her taking accountability for the apology. So, what do you think that means?
Look, I don't think the door is closed for anyone anymore. What do I know? Lala and Sheena call us in 5 years. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? I love that we're gonna see Kenya. Don't you? I mean, I love Miss Moore.
Everybody does. Seems like she
Not
was,
everybody. Lots of people don't.
well,
I
that's,
do.
I know she has her haters.
Polarizing.
It seems strange to me, this whole like rigmarole of like she's going on this public apology thing. We are going to see her. So it's like, why was she then? Is it just optics that she was kind of suspended for a period of time, but she's really going to be back? I don't
I
know,
don't
right? I
know.
mean, doesn't this seem weird? Like, what are we doing here? It's like a half fire, but it's not.
Punishment, sit the season out. Andy says also, oh, what a great season we have coming up.
He said,
Portia has
great.
slammed Drew. Yeah, that Drew's a liar. Drew slammed back. She's like, didn't you come back on a lie? Simon is suing Portia for defamation for saying he has ED.
I love that.
I don't know how that's going to go. I mean, where is the damage? What damage does he
I
cause?
agree. He claims on his social media
Can't get
business that
laid.
it's causing problems. What you're telling me, somebody backed out of a deal because they
Uh-huh.
got erectile dysfunction.
No,
What is
I
he?
think,
Yeah.
guys, it's so hard to win on a defamation suit. So don't waste your time trying. Cynthia Bailey says she has a young boyfriend, much younger. Show us. And she's an official friend of. She says, I come back and I dip my pinky toe in, and now I have my big toe, and I am an official friend of. Get ready for me and hear all about it on the podcast with Crystal. What do you think of this?
Um,
I'm really a
yeah.
nice person here today, right?
We've turned sour. We've done some.
I mean, I'm happy and I love everyone. I'm just
We've done negativo.
somehow accents come up after doing this all day. What do you think of this? Cynthia
Um,
Bailey, young
Good
gentleman.
for Cynthia, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like we're not going to really see him. They filmed. She kind of tried to kind of keep him a secret. She says he knows nothing about housewives. I think that's a good thing. That's actually a good.
Very good. Very good.
Um, Good for her. Everybody deserves love. I hope it works.
Hmm.
And as a friend of, well, I would take whatever they offered me as well. So I
Hmm.
think she's going to do that. And we'll see, right? It's going to go one of two ways. We're going to have her back. It seems like the friends of recently haven't been doing well. Alexis Bellino, Vicky Gumbelson,
Gumbalino.
friends of
Gumbalino. A
Gumbelino,
little bit of both. Gumbalino. But
they're
you have the Jazster over there. Is the Jazster doing well on Potomac? Brittany's into it with Osmond, Jared Osmond. So
yeah, she's great. I like her. Yeah, so maybe I think the friend role is good for Cynthia.
it's a good one, maybe.
Last thing, what do you make of Dubai? This was like breaking news on your story.
But
On
is
your,
it true? Someone did say this on my YouTube and I sent it to you. I
I don't
mean,
know, it
this,
sounded awfully legit to me. I ran with it. I put it on my podcast episode the other day. I said it was real.
oh shit, guys. What did they say? Sarah's starting rumors over, but it's so what did it say over here? Tell us.
Um,
Kind
yes,
of
hold on.
along the lines
Love
of
it.
your theory about why something is
I know.
canceled.
I'm like, is this person real or not? So they act very authoritative in this, but they say breaking news about the Real Housewives of Dubai ending. According to the latest rumors, Bravo had no plans to ever cancel the Housewives of Dubai. The tourism board basically funded the entire production costs. It was the cheapest housewife franchise to produce, but suddenly everything changed a little over a year ago when a war broke out in the Middle East. The side the UAE supports that was also supported by protesters on college campuses, I think you all can read between the lines, was not popular on NBC News, MSNBC, CNBC, or any of their other outlets. In retaliation of the alleged bias, the government stopped giving financial support to any NBC affiliated production. The cheapest instantly became the most expensive, and it killed the show. That makes it the first housewife franchise in Bravo history that was actually, quote, a casualty of war.
Wow.
I thought that was pretty good. Like whoever
So we
wrote
had
it,
the
no one
casualty of
know
a
who.
political scandal in DC
And
with the Salahis, and now we have a casualty of war,
whoa.
allegedly. Look, I mean, Dubai was coming back. Remember, it was coming back for a hot minute. So, who knows? I mean, Kyle Cook says we're gonna see our first threesome on Summer House, which I had to think about that one. We haven't seen a threesome, so anything is possible, I guess.
Anything is possible. Yeah, I thought that made perfect sense. Now that we have zero credibility to that. Zero. I mean, it's a public comment, but we don't know who this person is from Adam. So
Do they have a name here on my social
yeah,
media?
and I would love to. We should hit them up and ask, who are you? How do you know this for a fact? The I don't know. I don't know.
They're on YouTube, so
No,
they
or
probably have a weird name.
Thanos? That I don't know.
Hmm?
No, I don't know. Anyhow.
Doesn't sound